Good morning, noon, or night. My name is Jet. Welcome to my channel, JITV, Jet in the Valley. So, the first public service announcement was relaying the information and the knowledge, wisdom, and discernment, very, very straightforward and clearly, that it is the entirety of our free will to choose love or choose anti-love, anything that goes against love, okay? Now, hopefully, if you are a souled individual, anybody who has the capacity to understand love, okay, I know it's shocking for some people out there, but there are some people, they are not souled individuals. They do not have the animating life force capacity that can understand love, okay? But if you are, and you are a souled individual and you're watching this channel, you want to choose love, right? You're like, well, yeah, if you put it that straightforward, love or anti-love, I want to choose love. So how do you choose love, right? How do you choose love? You say it, you can say it with your words, and that's a great step, The whole issue is you have to make your thoughts and your actions and your mind and everything start to sync up with love. The good thing is you don't have to do that on your own. That's what I'm here to tell you. So if you want to choose love and be of love and reject all the things that go against love, the biggest understanding to have, okay, is that this mind and this body and the instincts of your mind and your body, okay, just by default, just simply by being born here on earth, okay, they go against love. Most of your instincts of your mind and of your body go against love. If you can just simply think about that, let it in, mill it around. If you at least hear me and you hear it with your heart, and you may not understand that, or you may not believe it or whatever, but if you do love love and you do want to choose love, you are going to be shown the understanding of these kinds of minds and these kind of bodies. They are anti-love. They go against love, okay? And that should be the biggest relief that anybody in this whole place could ever have. You should feel relieved to know that it's the minds and bodies are just naturally against love. Because people are going around thinking that they're sick, like just them. I'm sick. I have this disorder. It's me. Something's wrong with me. And then you claim this illnesses as yourself. When it's not you and it's not yourself, you're not your illness, you're not your disease, okay? These minds and these bodies are less than perfect, okay? And they go against love. But our animating life force, spirit, soul, energy is perfect, okay? If you are a souled individual and you can understand love and you can comprehend love, it knows, okay, and it's telling you that something is wrong when your mind and your body are doing things that are against love, okay? And it's natural. That's the whole kicker to it. It is natural for your mind and your body to do things that go against love. Totally natural. And it's going to do it and continue to do it until there's a big enough problem with the cognitive dissonance, or somebody, if you are super fortunate, somebody teaches you this from a young age in a loving capacity, okay? The minds and the bodies go against love. It doesn't mean that we're bad people, we're anti-love and all of these things, okay? It's simply the nature of the human condition in this earth, in this reality, at this given moment, okay? It goes against love. So, for example, okay, someone cuts you off, or someone, okay, let's do something that's not dangerous. Someone's driving on a one-way road, okay, 15 miles under the speed limit, okay? You can't get around them. It's a one-way road, and a car keeps coming, so you can't get around them, okay? Your first reaction is to freak out and say, why is this happening to me? Like, what's wrong with this person? Blah, 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 blah. This is ridiculous, which, it is for sure. That's our first response, is to get mad because they're stopping you from doing what you want to be doing, okay? They're stopping you from driving the speed limit. Our first reaction isn't, oh my gosh, is this person okay? Like, this person's driving 15 miles under the speed limit. Is something wrong with them? Are they having a crisis? Are they Did they have a stroke? Are they having a baby in the car? Did their back go out and they need help getting to the hospital? Or all of these different things. Okay, our first reaction is not that. Okay, our first reaction on plenty of things. Okay, it's like someone, and this happens all the time, and this is why we're supposed to forgive so much, because people do things just on their own, thinking about all their stuff and their own stuff, and they hurt you in the process of making a decision that was not related to you. Okay, that person made a decision, okay, or that person had something happen in their personal life that affected them drastically and dramatically and negatively. Okay, and so that affects us, right? That affects us too. And our first reaction most of the time isn't to ask them if they need help and all of these things. It's like, that situation affected me, so now I'm upset about it, you know? And that's just the natural state of the human mind and body. And if everybody, you know, people know this and understand it, and the whole thing about it is, people have known this and people have understood this for the entirety of time that anybody has ever been here. There have been people who know exactly what I'm talking about with our minds and our bodies going in opposition to love. And instead of sharing that information with the class like a souled individual, like a love-based living person, okay, sharing is caring, they held this information in attempt and in order to have the knowledge as power and puppet people, because they know things that we don't know, the general population doesn't know, okay? Not only do they know the information that I'm speaking of, but they are intentionally teaching counterfeit information in regards to the information that I'm trying to teach, okay? So it's like from every single angle, there is something. That's why I'm going to try and make a bunch of these short, direct, and to the point, okay? The public service announcement number 1 was, it's our free will to choose love or to choose not love, okay? That's the whole sole purpose of our free will as humans and souled individuals and love-based living people. Second, how do you choose love, okay? You choose love by understanding that our mind and our body are in a less than perfect state, and their first reactions with many, many things is to go against love, okay? If you start to acknowledge that and you start noticing it within yourself, like the temper and the anger and all these different things that they like instantly pop up, and you're having problems and you think it's a you problem, you know, it's a natural human mind-body problem, okay? And the solution to the problem of anti-love, with the rage, the temper, the lusty, the greedy, all of these things that are natural in our mind and our body, the solution for that is love. You fight anti-love with love, okay? Love is the superpower. Love is the most high. Love is the strongest. Love is not going to lose, nor has it lost, okay? So it doesn't matter what everybody else is doing, okay? It doesn't matter at all. It's still the same choice. It's still the same decision. You choose love over anti-love every single time you possibly can, okay? Every single time you possibly can. Because you don't fight fire with fire, do you? You fight fire with water, or for, you know, different fires. There's electrical fires, you don't fight it with water. But what I'm saying is, you fight the anti-love with love. We never ever return, what is that saying? You never return evil with evil. Someone does something bad to you, you don't turn around and do something bad for them. That is the tit-for-tat system that us as souled individuals are to get out of. I have discussed that in previous videos. If you are in a tit-for-tat system, you do it to me, I do it to you, and then you do it to me, and it's always, always, always escalating, okay? You are in the anti-love system, because that's the anti-love system. It goes against love. Love is forgiving. Love loves. Love is powerful. Love is understanding. Love is the real knowledge. That's where real knowledge and wisdom comes from, is love, okay? So if you're doing anything against that, you're in the anti-love system. There's another name for that. I really have been trying to avoid using that system, or the name. But if you are in the tit-for-tat system, the system thinks that you're part of it because you're choosing to play its game and be part of it, okay? What we are is to come out of this tit-for-tat system that's anti-love. We as souled individuals, love-based living individuals, are to remove ourselves the best that we can from these tit-for-tat games, okay? Because the tit-for-tat games, they can't go on forever. They can't go on forever. Something eats something, eats something, eats something, eats something. You know what I mean? Or the chain of oppression. I oppress you because I don't want it to be at the bottom, and then you oppress someone else so you don't have to be at the bottom, so you don't have to be at the bottom, and you're pushing everybody down just so you're not the one at the bottom. Well, love does not operate like that. Love, everyone is equal. We're all of love. We're equal. We're of love, okay? There is none of that. That's the tit-for-tat anti-love system is the oppression game, okay? It's the food chain. It's the oppression game. It's the anti-love. It's all the anti-love. So we have to choose to get out of this system because the system is not eternal and everlasting, okay? That system is mortal and has an appointment to be dealt with. There is an end to that type of a system because love is loving, okay? And so with that, I'm gonna call that one good, and much love and many thanks, and I love you. Thank you.